Ah, a waxing crescent moon. It is still very strong and will power the forces of darkness. But our 4 vampire hunters are ready for. Wait. I think I have the wrong script here. This is not Aria of Sorrow Randomizer. This is Link to the Past Rando. My apologies. Anyway, welcome aboard, everyone. I am Wolfman2000, and I'm joined by Poseidon as we have 4 not vampire hunters, just, demon hunters nonetheless. P-Train, Etium, Koi, and Ravis. Poseidon, I don't know if I can hear you, but apparently, maybe I scared you away with that intro?
Oh, no, I'm here. I was just waiting on you. Happy Halloween, Wolfman. How are you today?
Well, one botched intro deserves another. I'm doing alright. And looks like our runners already want some candy here. Apparently, rupees are not going to be a thing today.
Yeah, by the looks of it, it's time to trick or treat. We've got a nice festive Halloween seed tonight with plenty of changes.
And we'll go over some of those changes as our runners take off. So far, both have found basically the 20 packs of candy as. It's festive out there. Nice.
Yep. Our 20 rupee prizes are pieces of Pez.
Of course, we have to easily dispense. Oh gosh, the Phantos.
Oh no, not the Mario 3 Phantos. Wait, no, that's Mario 2. No, that's 3. I don't remember anymore. They're scary.
Let's leave it at that. Looks like Uncle was caught, but we only get some arrows in the end. And Lumberjack Cave is also arrows.
Oh, but we found some flippers out by our chest by Uncle. And cue the spooky music. That's one of our nice changes tonight.
By nice, you mean slightly unsettling? Oh,
Sure.
Etium may have received a trick here, but I can't tell what that trick is.
Yeah, so of course, one of the lovely things you can do tonight, you can speak to the NPCs and, well, trick or treat. They'll give you a trick or a treat. It's up to you to find out. P-Train gets a trick as well.
While Ravis is hoping for some treats in Blind's, hut down there. Anything good? I think a hookshot is very good.
I'll take a hook shot, and there's some candy. Oh, hey, look, a moon pearl.
And in the meantime, Koi is already visiting Sahasrara's closet. With what was that gold thing?
I believe that was a golden ticket. That's a one-way trip to Willy Wonka's candy factory. But I'm pretty sure it was a rupee hole.
What, worth 100 rupees? I could understand that. In the meantime, a shield in the well. And some additional candy, who turned the lights out? Apparently, we are now in the blackout basement. So this is probably a fair point to mention. this may be one of the more photosensitive based seeds we're going to have, so if you are sensitive to that sort of stuff, do be careful.
Indeed. Looks like we've got a bottle from draining the dam tonight, so that's a little piece of utility that we can get, and Koi will take that off to Kakariko momentarily once he gets goes for that hook shot. And we've got a green desert? Alright.
Not sure if I would necessarily call that green. I mean, maybe it's just how the sun's rays reflect, or I don't know, maybe I'm just overthinking. And what was that item in the well in the middle there? Ooh, powder and aginas. And oh, there was a bow in the library. Ouch.
I think it was another golden ticket, maybe. I don't know. It looks like they did find another ruby hoard, at least.
Well, depending on where that other bow is, we may or may not need to come back to the library. Remember, to my knowledge, this is still based off of version 31, so bows are progressive. And, Race Game Lady offering a treat before starting the countdown. All for more candy.
What happened to P-Train there?
P-Train got a treat from what I saw. But I didn't know what the treat was.
Oh, well, he didn't, finish the jump over the race game.
Well, it was just candy at the end.
Yeah, but normally you jump.
And, oh, Eddie was just rewarded with additional candy for a treat. Well, we do have a greedy fish who's really hungry at the top right of the map, so it may come in handy.
That it could. We have definitely got enough candy to feed him, too. Oh, hey, that's a hammer.
And, the Pumpkin King, what was in that candy?
Psychedelics, I believe.
Well, we'll go with that.
Oh, see, this is the lesson for our runners, Wolfman. You're not supposed to take candy from strangers.
Let's go with... I mean, admittedly, my neighborhood doesn't actually do trick-or-treating like the whole knocking on doors thing, but, I do have to wonder... You know... Yeah... Sorry, some of these tricks are kind of interesting to... Whoa, is P-Train trying to go to the Dark World or something?
Maybe.
And, ooh, blue mail in the Ice Rod Cave.
So, Koi giving us a look at that middle item in the well. It looked like a Bombos candy, which I believe is a 300 rupee board.
And P-Train trying to get through this, It's like we're trying to warp to the Dark World, but not all at the same time.
Ooh. I believe that's, the mosaic filter that's turning on and off here, and Ravis is going for a swim in the bloody waters.
Some more candy on top of the island, probably not gonna go for that. As, okay, this is really a strange Halloween. I'm seeing Sonic swim.
Yep. Sonic's not supposed to swim.
And we know it's because Ravis. either has the flippers or fake flippered. And whoa! Wait a second. What happened to Koi? Oh, Koi found something special and got a sword for it.
Whoa.
And
a fire
rod?
Tempered sword. Wait, what?
Golden
sword.
Wait. I mean, I did hear that there was one special house that possibly had stuff, but apparently this is it.
We skipped Master Sword.
Let's confirm the house.
Unless that was a fake fire rod?
That was a new house.
Huh. The new neighbors give out good toys? No way.
Apparently.
So now we need to see a menu to see if that was a real fire rod or the Master Sword that Koi somehow got. I'm assuming Master Sword, but...
Also, Ravis got a Book of Medora at the Waterfall of the Wishing. Zora Ledge only had a heart container. But let's see if King Zora has anything that we actually need that candy for. Koi already spent it to get the golden sword.
That's not King Zora, that's King Boo!
And King Boo with bombos?
You mean King Boombos?
It's King Boom Boo from Sonic Adventure 2. Which is it?
Oh, this is good.
So, Koi may potentially be in trouble if that bombos is required. And, oh gosh, I'm just noticing the enemies being defeated. Ghosts come out.
Yeah, you're, like, actually a murderer now. This is giving proof that the enemies do have souls.
I don't want to think about Undertale this early in the match.
Link to the Past has gone dark.
Alright. Etium visiting King Boom Boo. Wait. It's all for free! You don't have to pay 500 candy!
Wow, that's actually a treat. Can we replace King Zora with King Boom Boo all the time?
I will not necessarily object. But I'm curious about what that second... Wait a second. What happened to Eastern Palace there?
Well, it got randomized. Yep.
Okay. We're gonna have to pay a little bit more attention. And I may have to start generating all dungeon seeds.
So, one thing I do know, Eastern Palace has music.
Don't all the places have music?
Well, changed music, yes. I know of some changed music that has happened.
Well, we're gonna find out what it is shortly. We have Etiem's audio up.
Yeah, P-Train also wondering what the heck is happening. And of course, Koi visits his dear old uncle and finds those flippers.
Alright, let's hear the music. Well, this goes well with my intro. Dance Dad approves of bloody tears. And, sorry, Ravis, a decision was made to not use hints today.
And to go ahead and answer chat of Sir Svensson, yeah, Koi found Willy Wonka's factory with a golden ticket and, got a fire shield and a butter sword from it.
And a fire rod. But this actually...
Oh, was the fire rod actually real?
I think so.
Oh.
So... Whoa, okay, Hyrule Castle has certainly gone through some changes.
Yeah, spooky. Spooky, scary changes.
And just as you said that, I actually heard spooks. So, I am now genuinely curious what else has been done here.
I don't know, but we've got to thank the devs for this one.
Indeed.
Can we just stay in Eastern Palace for like the next hour? I'd be fine with this.
Unfortunately, without the bow, there's no point in staying.
Oh. Wait, but that means we can come back. Oh, wait, no. Eastern Palace is abandoned. We need a pet seed.
We're kind of running out of locations. The magic bat.
Oh, yeah, we have the hammer for it. Batman on Halloween!
It's kind of appropriate, don't you think?
It is. I like it.
And yes, with the magic, with the Book of Mudora, Desert Palace is also accessible.
True.
Now, I didn't really notice anything, good in the front of Escape. But Koi has a key and a fire rod, so...
Koi also, to be fair, has a butter sword.
Also true.
If he really wanted to, he could just run Aga through with it.
Alright. Itium has realized, nothing more we could do in Eastern. And I am waiting to see what the item is. Oh wait, Koi isn't in the Dark Cross room yet. Here we are. Now this is in logic. But I didn't see what it was.
Neither did I. So it's one of those items that hasn't yet been properly rendered for version 31 to show up in the dark rooms properly. Which could be a long list of things, so we'll have to wait for an inventory check.
And Itium has now entered the chocolate factory.
Yes, the Oompa Loompa song dance.
Oh my gosh, I thought I was kidding on that.
So was I. Wait,
And-
Itium actually has a sword?
It
Okay,
was
so
just
there's
rewarded, and speaking of rewards, Koi just picked up the Pegasus boots from the back of Escape.
Ooh, I like it.
Whoa, wait, what happened to Ravis?
Wait, is that
Y-
we're not in
no,
Hyrule anymore.
I didn't think we were going to, oh god, wait, death leads to there?
Yeah, guess so.
I mean, either that or... According to Cyclone, we may not be able to death warp. It's one of the two.
That's funny, whatever it is.
Well, let's pay attention to P-Train's side. We may get an idea. Oh no! He got a sank heart or piece of heart that filled him.
So, apparently, if you stay in there too long, you get looped back to the fighter's sword, according to chat, which is what happened to Etium.
Oh. But that means we need more candy.
Hold on, we'll have to see him slash to see what happens, because he... Oh yeah, that's a fighter's sword. And a Fisher-Price shield, so, what happens when you get greedy in Willy Wonka's factory? You, get your stuff taken away. No, Koi. No, just leave.
You're just called a bad nut, I thought. At least we're not sending anyone down the garbage chute. That does not look like the traditional golden sword that I know of.
Well, Koi kept the golden sword, so... Okay. Weird.
Wait, does Koi...
Wait,
Yeah, Koi now has the mirror shield.
a blue mirror shield.
Well, that may be just due to the, sprite that, Koi's playing. But to go back to normal progression here, if at all possible... I mean, at the very least, we can pick up that bow now.
Oh, yep, Koi's back on, fighter sword, according to the menu there.
So, Koi got too greedy then?
Yep.
Alright, so we know that getting a golden sword is possible in these settings. It's just... This is gonna be... I want to just give a special shout out to our trackers here, Jinxie Girl and Tau Decay. They are in for a long one here.
Yeah, that they are, and keeping track of everything here. Gotta love them for it.
Alright. I do not recognize this music that's playing right now. Do you?
Yeah, this is Halloween.
I mean, I know it's Halloween, but what's the name of the song?
This is Halloween.
No, I know it's Halloween, but what is the name of the song?
No, Wolfman, the name of the song is This is Halloween.
Oh, now I hear it.
I love it. This is actually one of the first song changes that I actually heard of the randomizer, so yeah.
And, okay, for the record, I wasn't intentionally trying to do a joke. I just thought that was how it was turning up. Hey, we have ourselves some sweet, vanilla-ish, power gloves there. That's Dark World access.
Lifty bit from the Halloween bit. Oh, hey, Ravis got a trick. It's now going to take you an absurd amount of time to dash. And Ravis says, no, I'm taking spin speed. Oh, wait, no, maybe that was Speedomizer? Yep. Well, there's your unusually long amount of time to dash.
Alright, bow acquired. So now we can finish Eastern if we so choose. Oh my gosh. But to get back to the original question I was trying to answer, Orange the Yordi, I wasn't trying to go for a joke. I honestly didn't recognize the tune at first, and it just ended up that way.
And it worked out for the better.
And what was on Desert Ledge? I missed it. Ah, more
Golden
candy.
Pez.
But yeah, Koi is actually able to finish off Desert right now. As P-Train now gets a bow. Now, I did not notice any changes in Desert Palace proper yet, but perhaps we could keep a better eye on.
This looks normal so far. Yep.
Very normal, as Ravis now picks up the magic powder. Oh gosh, the Pac-Man ghosts are trying to invade. As Etium is going to hopefully not get too greedy.
I think Ethium was just going back to maybe get a sword upgrade. I don't really know. Doesn't look like it. I don't know. Why did Etium go back?
Not a big deal here, but big key on the torch.
And here's the Bloody King Boom Boo for P-Train.
And
I like that,
oh my god, we had both normal vanilla and spicy vanilla in Desert Palace today.
King Boom Boo's other option for, hey, it's free, do you want it? Are duh and oh carp.
So at this point, yeah, Koi's just gonna finish this place off. Will there be changes in the back of Desert?
I hope so. Can we just get like a coffee break tile room in here?
Let's just leave that for Hera.
Hera's tile room is now all tiles?
I think there's a limit to how many tiles it could actually be.
Probably.
And, oh, Ravis almost left, but... No, okay, Ravis is just frustrated, but now is leaving. And, yeah, okay. At this point, we have it confirmed. Taking a death means, visiting, the Devil's Advocate. As, ooh...
Map check. 5-6, Mire and Turtle Rock. Is this even randomized?
Whereas Pod and Thieves Town contain our other pendants. And, well, there's the Boo Snakes.
Landbulis?
And Hype Cave only has a red boomerang, but this may come into play. There have been some new, tricks that have come up, but, wait, that would involve fake flippering. We already have the flippers. Never mind. Now, I do not recognize this music.
Neither do I. But it's chill, whatever it is.
Well, I think we're gonna be happy visiting here.
Oh, hey, that's gotta be Kane.
Also... Okay, I had misheard the pyramid crystal count. Turtle Rock is a pyramid crystal. That is not vanilla.
Oh yeah, dear.
It's okay.
Why'd
We're
I
just
say vanilla?
Misery Mire was a pyramid crystal, but I think it was. Oh gosh, right. Kiki still wants all the candy in the world.
How much though? No, not that much.
Looked like the normal amount. In the meantime, Stumpy had the blue boomerang. Alright, how has Pod changed?
Time to find out.
Survival game? This is not our digging game!
What are you talking about? This looks normal to me. You're
Don't-
disturbing a sacred resting place. You're not supposed to do that.
This is Thriller Night something or other. I don't know. Whoa, okay, here's a big change with Pod. And, wait, Ravis lost? How do you win?
I don't know. Ravis has plenty of money.
And, okay, according to chat, you have to not get hit at all!
Ah. Rip.
Also, apparently, the stores offer goods for free.
Huh. Okay. That's a treat. Alright then. This is a very mean survival game, isn't it?
And I think Ravis has had enough right now.
Koi's getting greedy in the candy factory.
Is the chocolate factory the only place to find swords right now?
Maybe? And if you get too greedy, you get set back. And it doesn't let you go back up.
And here's a thought. If there are swords in normal spots, but you then go through the through the chocolate factory again, oh hi Mirror, then can you possibly lose the sword upgrade you got?
That's a good question. Apparently a mirror was found. Chad is very hype.
Yeah, I just called it barely. It was in MC Hammer's vault.
Ah.
Oh, Pete Train almost has this?
Ooh,
And gets
heart
a
piece.
Piece of heart for the reward?
Oh, that's so rude.
And, that was a shovel in the, bombable hut there.
Yep. So we've got one fetch quest unlocked.
And Koi going to the back of Skull Woods. Oh, come on! This.
I missed it. What happened?
You see those blocks?
Uh-huh.
You're forced to go under.
Oh, that's good.
This is going to be a hard race to call, folks. Alright, Koi's managed to get around. As, oh great, Kameidos, or excuse me, Metroids. One of the two. And, well, there's one of the swords.
Ravis found the first sword. Hooray.
As ETM now goes to visit the Devil's Advocate. And pumpkin bowling? And whoa, Mothio is a spooky ghost.
Oh, hey, look, and those are the spikes from Mario.
Well, Gordos are appropriate.
Oh, wait, sorry, Kirby.
Did Ravis literally just get a recovery heart from that?
I wasn't watching. I was entranced by our new Mothula ghost.
Well, at least the blacksmiths got reunited somehow.
With a trick. Hey, look, Fire Rod. Wait.
Koi managed to keep the fire rod from the chocolate factory.
So what happens when P-Train goes into the chocolate factory later with the Fire Rod?
That's a good question.
Does he get Ice Rod?
But then what happens to Koi in this case if he goes to the blacksmiths?
Empty item? I'm assuming.
There is a whole lot we're learning about this new flag set for the first time here, folks.
I like this mode.
Same.
Oh, hey, look, there's our Metroid.
I thought we established that they were Kometos, or... Okay, enough with the Kid Icarus Uprising jokes.
It was over my head.
We need to get you to play that game at some point, or at least watch a Let's Play of it.
I've thought about it. But I do definitely like all of the sprite changes that have happened. All of our enemies in the overworld, and oh wait, that's King Freddy Sword? No, Jason. I don't remember. That's Jason.
One of them. However, it's King Dedosaur now.
Ah, poor Dino Kitty. Only for 10 arrows.
And the green pendant, mind you.
That's fair.
So, question from Cyclone. Are there no progressive swords? It's not clear to me yet. Technically, I mean, it should be made clear. Ever since, I want to say, version 18, swords have been made progressive by default. If you really wanted to, there is a randomizer program out there that can turn off the progressive flag for swords.
Hmm.
But it's not really in much use these days.
Ooh,
And-
half magic from the dig spot. That's nice.
And, right, the customizer also offers that as well. Thank you, Sinak. So then, what else do we have here? In this crazy, crazy world of Hyrule. Like, are we sure Dracula hasn't invaded somehow?
Only time will tell.
Fair enough.
And, P-Train gonna do Bombo's tablet, maybe? Yeah.
We have a book, Does P-Train have a Master Sword?
P-Train has a very long dashing time, I know that much.
Oh, but EGM's checking the pedestal!
Become invincible, it's a cape. Or the Cane of Bryant.
If it's invincible, it's Canaburna, which means it's likely dead.
Yeah.
And I had missed what was on Bombo's tablet, but I'm guessing nothing important.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
Is P-Train heading into Swamp now?
Maybe? We have the items for it.
You are right on that. So, how has Swamp changed? Also, when did Koi go back to the chocolate factory? Because, back on Golden Sword.
Interesting. Well, Koi visited the chocolate factory a few times, but never really actually netted anything in it. From it. Captain in chat said he went into Thieves Town and got a sword, so maybe it gives you back to butter at that point?
If that was the case, how come P-Train, Itium, and Ravis didn't go to butter at that point?
Well, P-Train and Ravis haven't been to the chocolate factory. I know P-Train hasn't, I'm pretty sure Ravis hasn't.
And Ravis is, considering how we've seen some actual gameplay changes, I don't know if going up the Death Mountain Ascent is a good idea right now, in the dark.
Yeah, they might have actually changed that, and you don't know. That would be so mean!
I think that part wasn't changed. Whoa, okay, what happened to the Dead Rocks? And since when did leaves become so mighty?
Well, this is the fall festive, right? I guess. I don't know.
We'll go with it.
Maybe the Tower of Hair is a giant tree.
Wait, someone already found silvers?
No?
P-Train did.
Oh. Alright. Silver's and Swamp. We'll take it. Ooh, and then Ravis is giving us a ether tablet.
Ice Rod.
Ooh, nice. Alright, P-Train didn't have the sword to crack open the Bombos tablet.
And, ooh, we may not need to go down to the Hera basement. That was the big key. Alright, we know that things have changed a bit. How's Argus today?
Anemones? I think?
Why does it almost look like... Whoa!
Oh.
Mother Brain? From Blaster Master? Is that you?
I was gonna say Brain, or like Brain of Cthulhu from Terraria, but...
that fits, and I used to play Terraria a lot.
Either way, it's very creepy.
Whoa, what happened to the camera on Revis's side there?
I don't know. I missed it. I was busy staring at this terrifying boss.
Which
Look.
provides the big key. Well, Hera providing health. Oh gosh, what is Moldorm going to look like now?
I don't want to know.
I'll take a guess. The hamburger look from A Link Between Worlds.
Giant gummy worm. Plasma snake?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I just can't remember where it's from.
Whoa, okay, is it just me, or is Moldorm now going a lot faster, a lot quicker?
I think Ravis made him mad. Because, you know, fighter sword.
Okay, according to chat, Moldorm may have actually had extra health, but in this case it didn't matter. And okay, ETM has a golden sword there. But Ravis is actually going down to the basement.
Yeah, means we had to have had an item left down there.
And Koi is already in Ice Palace.
Wait, don't we normally avoid this one? Like, you know, the plague?
It's crystal. We kind of have to enter it at some point.
Well, I mean, we normally save it for later.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, full disclaimer, I have not played or seen any of these seeds, but if I know, if I could guess how this is going, I know what's going to happen. How many of you remember the Game Boy Advance version of Link to the Past?
You don't say.
I'm concerned we may have this. We're going to find out if Ice Palace has become Game Boy Advance-ized, or... Also, whoa, okay, that's a new, pattern there.
Yeah, I was about to say, Spike Room has definitely changed. And Koi's not having a fun time with it at all.
Sons, I know you're getting popular here. I mean, you were on wrestling recently, but... I don't think we want a bad time like this.
Wait, Ravis is going to the Dark World on Turtle Rock. Medallion check. It's the Bombos!
King Boom Boo required.
Turtle Rock getting opened. Is Ravis gonna dip Turtle Rock already?
Does Ravis have the Cane of Samaria?
Good question. I don't think so. No. Just opening it.
Alright, so... we're going to find out soon-ish whether I'm right on this. And honestly, I'm hoping I'm wrong on this. But basically, once Koi completes this long loop, we are eventually going to see the all-important room above. And then we'll know if we are intended to go the long way and basically be very disappointed in the developers for this. Meantime, Hookshot Cave.
Hey, bulk coin.
And more candy. And now Ravis is in Paradox. I don't think we've seen this yet either.
Yeah, Ravis did give us Super Bunny already, which wasn't anything.
Alright, Paradox 2 chest doesn't have much. Alright.
And to answer chat, yes, these spooky seeds are available to the public on ALTTPR.com.
And Koi is going to keep on dodging that one room. I want to know if those 2 rooms have changed. There's a Master Sword. Alright, so the Chocolate Factory allows you to sequence break the swords quickly.
That's nice.
Oh, and there's the flute, which we require to enter Misery Mire.
Nice, Ryan.
Alright, moment of truth. Please, prove me wrong. That's all I'm going to ask. Prove me wrong once we go to the room to the right.
Here's your favorite caves, Wolfman.
It's hard to keep up with Spiral Cave with everything going on. Also, the room has not changed. We're good.
Alright. Oh man, there's so much action tonight.
I think a lot of this is just... There's so much new stuff that it's kind of hard to stick to our normal routines here.
I'm fine with it. It makes everything exciting, and time for a very sinister cold stare. What's trapped in this ice tonight?
I don't see what's so different about Cold Stare.
You mean Vitreous? Hello?
Well, I guess someone had to exchange costumes. And just a piece of heart. So, what I was concerned about with Ice Palace for Game Boy Advance, basically, you cannot sequence break it with the Cane of Samaria. And that's all I will say about that. So, if Vitreous is in the ice, does that mean Cold Stare's at Misery Mire?
Maybe.
Alright, so at this point, we definitely have access to the Ice Rod with the Cane of Samaria on the Pyramid. Then we do... Actually, we don't know the medallion for Misery Mire yet, do we?
Nope. Because Goy's the only one who's got the flute. Well, first one to get the flute, rather. E-Train has it now.
Oh no! The Pond of Happiness, Waterfall of Wishing Lady Venus is gone. They
Wishing
actually
fountain, though.
implemented the old style again.
Oh, hey, speaking of Mire, though. Hey, Bombos! Alright, King Boom Boo Super Hard required. So, we know where Kane's at. We know where Mire's at. We know where Ice Rod's at. So...
Where's the
Elmo.
lantern?
What are we needing Lantern for again?
Technically, we need the lantern for the dark rooms in Misery Mire and Turtle Rock.
Okay. Somewhere that runners probably aren't going to check.
Wait, according to chat, we actually found... No, we found the second progressive sword already. Swords have been found in Thieves' Town and Paradox Cave. And that's not counting the bonus rewards, as, the broom is a gloom? Or the broom is your doom? Or, I don't know. It's not a duck anymore.
The sweeper is a keeper.
Irene on the scene? Wait, was the, witch Irene? I forgot.
I don't remember.
Okay, Irene on the scene, I'm keeping that. Well, at least we know, yeah, we're just a lantern away from actual go mode, but depending on our runner's darkroom knowledge, it may not matter.
Not to brag on these runners or anything, but they're pretty good with dark rooms.
I know I'm not. I mean, I can handle, you know, basic, Eastern Palace, as Etium now gets the flute. And Spike Cave has nothing.
P-Train struggling against the blocks there, like, wait a minute. It's not letting me push them.
And, games and memes, that's a possibility, but we won't have that confirmed yet.
Yep, sorry chat, we don't have a problem of the ice drop tonight. It's on the ether tablet. Which Ravis showed us, but didn't have a master sword at the time. So, well, Ravis is the only one who currently knows where to find that ice drop. That I'm aware of.
And right now, Etium's the only one of our 4 runners to have picked up the Cane of Samaria, it looks like.
Where do we find that again?
Pyramid.
Oh, right.
Actually, wait, this was the room where we got the sword. Koi already has golden.
Yeah, Koi got golden from Thieves' Town, picking up that one sword and sending him back to gold. Same with Etium.
Was that a rotten egg where the sword was?
I think it was a candy corn.
Okay, candy corn it is. Orange, we're doing what we can here. Oh, Koi, oh gosh, Koi is double dead rocked.
Ooh.
Alright, Rave is now in the part of Swamp Palace that has changed.
Hey, Koi's gonna be happy in about 2 seconds. Ice Rod!
Now, other than, hold on.
Holding.
Alright, esteemed guests, Irene is on the scene.
The sweeper is a keeper.
Now, is ATM going to enter Mire? Oh, there's our lantern. We're good.
Alright. Back in no mode.
And yep, ATM is going to enter Mire, so we're going to see another dungeon that may or may not have changes.
Alright, I'm ready. Koi's taking down Moldorm.
What? I don't know what happened to that swamp there. Alright, down we go. And this is your reminder again, because I've mentioned this near the top. There may be more crazy color combinations than normal, so if you are slightly photosensitive, sensitive, do be careful. So far, no major changes in Mire yet. And hey, this may be a quick Mire.
You kinda want someone to go into, Eastern to finish up Armos, just to see, any changes to Armos Knights.
We may just have to hope for the big key to be behind Ice Armos then.
Yeah, there's always that.
But right now, I am going to presume that all of these dungeons have at least one change to them. Because it feels like they all have so far. Even if it's more subtle. Oh, Koi has not gotten that magic mirror yet from MC Hammer's vault. Has to leave the long way. Where's the big chest?
There.
Also, third sword right there. Oh, we didn't have to go through all that. Come on.
Good troll game, good troll.
Wow. Alright, so most likely the rest of Misery Mire is going to be the same.
Yep. And I forgot, P-Chain's still stuck on the fighter sword, so no ice rod for him just yet.
I don't think the train has gone through the chocolate factory yet.
He has not.
Granted, considering some of what's happened, kinda can't blame the guy.
True, but Oompa Loompas.
Now, Koi is opening up Turtle Rock. And, I understand. I think that door is placed slightly differently. And that was what caused the camera issue.
The only bad thing is most of these runners aren't going to go to Pyramid for a little bit.
Well, if they want to finish this seed, they're gonna have to.
True.
Well, I know I'm gonna have to play some Halloween seeds over the weekend.
For sure.
Okay, Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna, basically, Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory has invaded Kakariko Town, and you can toss in a bunch of candy to get some sword upgrades, shield upgrades, possibly an item or two. But do be careful, too much tossing in and your stuff gets reverted. Now, I don't know if it's actually supposed to be Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, but that's my headcanon, and I'm sticking with it.
Well, I mean, we've got the song and Oompa Loompas to fit, so I've got to assume.
Alright, I had missed what was this check in King's Tomb.
Yes.
Yeah, more candy. Makes sense. And ETM never went through Checkerboard Cave and is still going through these dark rooms in Mire without much of a problem.
Almost to the back here.
Alright, so, is Cold Stare going to take over Vitreous' spot, or is it going to be something else?
Time to find out.
What are those?
Antlions? I don't know. I mean, their eyes wearing, oh, just maybe witch hats? Witch eyes?
Whatever they are, they're gone.
To be fair, there's a lot of little sprites in there, so I don't think they could have changed it too much. And now Rave is fighting the frightening Dino Kitty.
And, oh no, ATM is effectively acting like they're in go mode, which, if you don't count dark rooms, it's a true statement.
Oh, ETM doesn't have mirror marked, but has swamp done, so definitely has to have the mirror.
And I think we know ATM's going to end up getting the ice rod soon enough. Especially if, we're going to rescue the old man here.
And going to Tower of Hera.
As Ravis takes out King Jason's sword. But is going back... Oh! Look at this! Ravis
Yep.
is actually going to enter Eastern Palace.
And get looped around.
Will we see the Armos Knights this time?
Yes, please.
Were there 2 or 3 items once you got to the big key chest?
I do not remember. That was an hour ago.
And folks, we may not see Blind tonight. Blind isn't going to have anything important today. So this is just motivation for you to try these seeds at home for yourself. And Ravis is going to see the Armos Knights.
Ooh.
So the only boss we are not going to actually see today is Blind, which I agree with P-Lifer, it is kind of ironic.
Very much so. Time for Koi to have a nice little coffee break.
Alright, the Armos Knights.
The Gargoyle
Gargoyles?
Knights?
Gargoyle Knights that have changed their pattern.
Oops.
But Ravis was able to adapt. As P-Train now gets the Ice Rod.
Yeah, found a sword finally and rushed right for it.
And Etium now going for it as well. Now, considering... Oh, what does Sahasrara have? Just a piece of heart. Now, the only way we're gonna see Blind is if Ravis goes for Thieves Town at this point.
True. Ravis is the only one who has not visited either tablet, of course. But has already been to the Tower of Hera.
And I think after completing Ice Palace, there will be no reason for Ravis to go back to Thieves.
Oh wait, yeah, chat points out something. The ice rod's not marked, but well, no, technically never mind, chat. ETM doesn't have the lamp, but is a kind of ish go mode, but still needs the lamp. Technically.
I don't think technicalities are going to stop EDM here.
Oh, yeah, technicalities won't stop chat either.
Believe me, even when I try to be technical with chat, they just choose to be technical right back. It's a losing battle.
Very true. So I'm very interested to see what Trinex is going to look like tonight.
B-Train, what are you doing?
Hovering! It's a specialty.
Well, I guess, P-Train choosing to give some tricks of his own, which ends up being treats for us.
Yep. Anytime you get a P-Train hover, that's a nice treat.
Well, apparently ATM is still looking for something because, well, in the coffee break room. So this is probably a good time to remind all of you to please follow our Forerunners. They have been going through actual hell at points, and they deserve a little bit of extra support here. Train24, ETM2, Koi_stream, and Ravis10. Don't forget about my commentary partner, Poseidon's Shadow, along with our trackers, Jinxie Girl and Tau Decay, and oh hey, we actually mentioned the broadcast operator now, Marty7449.
And also, don't forget about Wolfman 2000.
Appreciated.
Everyone deserves a shout out.
And is Koi... I think Koi wants to get to Turtle Rock quickly. I know ATM does.
Sorry, Koi, not tonight. There we go.
Now here's the thing. Koi is technically in the lead right now.
Still needs the mirror, though.
Whereas ATM has the mirror, but the other dungeons left to beat isn't that much.
Yep. Turtle Rock, Skull Woods, and Desert Palace.
And remember, the mirror is in the Hammerpeg Cave. Ravis now has the flute. And yeah, we're not gonna see Blind today.
Oh, but we will get to see Aga.
Curious question.
Been made.
Is Aga 1 different from Aga 2, costume-wise? Also,
I would assume no.
Are we now being attacked by literal rolling pins?
Yes. Yes, we are. How else are you going to make those Halloween cookies? Shaped like little pumpkins.
Just mix it in a bowl, heat at 450 until golden brown?
I forgot my fire room.
Hi there, Block Chomps!
Alright then.
Okay, fair point. I forgot about putting the batter in a pan with you know, baking stuff around it. I get it.
Baking with chat. Pro tip, don't do this. You will set your house on fire.
Yeah, the only damage we want to cause to houses is maybe embarrassment damage with toilet paper. That's it.
The Pokey's a Shy Guy stack.
And, ooh, Lava Island has our big key today. That is vanilla. And yes, folks, we are going to go up Ganon's Tower. Now, here's my question. Is the change in Ganon's Tower, if there is one, and I'm assuming there is, guaranteed to be seen by our runners?
True.
Also, I haven't noticed the actual content change in Turtle Rock yet.
Well, there was the block room and the Shy Guys and the rolling pins.
No. I mean actual room layout changes. Not sprite changes.
Who knows? I don't. We'll see, though.
Oh, right there.
A flipped room.
Oh! Where you can literally get squished. And Etium is having a trick played on him right now. But we're caught back up. Alright, I think we could safely assume that none of the dark rooms will have changes in them at all, so you don't have to worry about that at least. And since we saw our one main room change, Laser Bridge is still its same annoying self. I do not blame Koi for taking the safety door.
Of course, we know there's nothing that we need on Laser Bridge, but Koi will
We
check.
need a small key.
Yeah, well, I meant, like, unique item-wise.
Well, there's our small key at its vanilla spot. And Ravis learning... Yeah, we don't need that.
Oh, hey, look, the cape.
Have we found a logical mirror shield outside of the chocolate factory yet?
No.
Then that means this was a PED-required logical seed.
Well, now we're in advanced item placement.
You're right.
Laser Bridge won't require items for it. But we got a spooky, scary Skella Trinex.
And P-Train learned of the big chest in Mire.
Oh, I love it.
Alright,
Nice.
Trinex is down, but we still do not have someone with all 7 crystals yet, so no guesses just yet, chat. Koi still has to find the mirror to enter Swamp Palace. Etium still has to take out Trinex, then go to Desert and Skull Woods.
Gravis and P-Train both need the cane.
And that cane was all the way at the pyramid.
I missed Koi going to the pyramid. Oh, Koi, are you going Eastern and Pod?
I think Koi is.
Oh.
But this means we may see a blind defeat. As long as blind has an item anyway.
I'm assuming Blind probably doesn't have an item.
We can hope, alright?
It would have been funny if they made Kiki require more money than usual, since Zora was free.
Nah, Kiki requires less candy than normal. It looked like the numbers were 10 and 50. But look at B-Train!
So does the P and P train stand for pyramid?
I never asked.
Well, either way, we've got the cane now. P train's ready, set, and on to go mode.
Now, what is ETM looking for? Neither Skullwoods nor Desert Palace require the lantern.
Forgetting that he... Well, no, can't forget that he has a fire rod, so... I don't know.
Wait. Was the fire rod taken away?
No, because he just killed Trinex.
Then... I'm confused.
Same. I think we have to ask him.
So there... Orange? If Etium doesn't want to do Silverless, then, they should have explored Swamp Palace a little bit more.
I know ETM's done Silverless before.
I mean, just because one has done Silverless doesn't mean they want to do Silverless.
I mean, that's fair, but...
Uh-oh. Etium doesn't have the magic mirror.
No, he did Swamp, he has the mirror.
But...
Are we sure?
I think someone is playing a trick on our trackers.
Trick or treat, tracker, treat? Question mark?
We'll just go with it right now. I'm going to try to pay attention to a pause screen on Etium to confirm which crystals we're missing here. We are missing 2. You know what? I think ETM has actually cleared Skull Woods and not Swamp Palace.
Or desert, and... I don't know. We'll just have to wait.
Well, we're going to see the, We're gonna see the, Pyramid Hole today, or the Pyramid of Power, as it's more properly called. And in the meantime, Ravis going through Desert. I seriously don't remember which rooms were changed in Desert, if any. It was subtle, if anything.
Yeah.
Okay, and according to chat, it was very subtle. We'll trust you on this one.
Hey, we're gonna get a catfish check. Hey, Koi's on the right track.
And has the hammer equipped. Alright. Inside the circle of stones, just the normal catfish.
Trick or treat. Treat.
With an extra bottle that Etienne doesn't want.
Wow.
So let's drop the blacksmith off. And not even collect the reward.
He was just making sure he got home okay.
I mean, in fairness, you cannot take escorts in non-entrance modes into dungeons or multi-entrance caves, to my recollection. So, dropping off the blacksmith was actually required in this case. As Ravis now picks up the Cane of Samaria.
Alright.
Oh! Maybe Etienne will give us a blind fight after all.
Ooh.
We need blind to have an item. The unfortunate part is there were already 2 items in the front half of Thieves Town. So what room, if any, will be changed here?
I'm voting for the harmless help.
Well, it's not exactly harmless, then again, I don't think it ever was. Hi, Gordos. Well, at least we know that the lizards are still the same.
EDM still got that long dash trick going for him.
And if they're... He's so hard. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Death Warp?
That was all 4. There were 3 up front.
Ah.
No, we're not going to see blind! Well, again, this is just motivation for you to try out the festive seeds yourselves. All I know is I'm going to have to play in all dungeon mode, at least for a few seeds. And, Rysix, I cannot say your name. Etienne is going for the mirror, which is right here. That is the slowest dash I've ever seen.
I believe that might be a speedomizer trick, which randomizes Link's speed.
Well, so someone gave Etienne a trick.
Might have been the Smith.
It's entirely possible. Alright. Our runners have had plenty of fun. It's now time for us to have our own traditional games of tricks and treats here. Assuming that there have been no crazy changes in Ganon's Tower, there are still 22 locations where that big key can be. So please, put in a number between 1 and 22, integers only, inclusive range, and just keep it to the integers. Anyone that chooses to ignore that directive will be turned into a Loftwing.
So, what's your guess tonight, Wolfman?
My guess is a whole bunch of hilarity.
Got it, you're going for tower. 17. I'd like to see Ice Armos. Ice Gargoyles.
And look at this. Ravis is just about to enter Turtle Rock while P-Train is about to also make their way up. No, never mind. Making their way down. I don't remember hell looking like this.
P-Train broke it. That's the subtle change from Turtle Rock.
Fair enough. No more guesses. We have entered Ganon's tower, so let's start on the right. Well, there's our red mail.
Yeah, along with a full heart container, that bringing Koi to 17.
Alright, here's the torch.
Mushroom! Bob Shellid.
That's if it's even Bob.
Poor Bob. Chests 4 through 7, nothing.
Alright, how about the map room?
Also nothing, that's number 8.
We can only have so much candy here, game. Come on. All we want's a key.
Nah, it's Halloween. Candy is very aplenty. But P-Train's taking down Trinex, and we'll be off to GT shortly.
Alright, fire snake room. Small key.
Number 9.
And no, I don't normally have that much candy.
Why not?
Because my stomach can only handle so much.
You don't have to eat it all at once.
I never lived by that many neighbors. There's 10, 11, Bugnet, 12, Map, 13, Candy.
Alright, we're getting closer.
All we have to do is get through this room, which thankfully has not changed. And okay, Bob is still Bob. Good to know.
Check 14. Quake Medallion.
So that's where you were hiding.
Quack.
And And for those that missed them the first time, here are the Trickster Gargoyles.
On ice.
As Koi now realizes, this is not the way to go. Or this is not the normal pattern. And Koi saving the arrows, good idea. Koi never picked up the silvers. Alright, 15. Vanilla.
Alright, guess number 15. You're our winner. Looks like Nystria. Congratulations, you've won.
Alright. So here's my question. Will we see another room change here?
Hey, our mimics are bandits.
And Koi has 3 arrows to spare.
But Koi also doesn't have silvers.
Again, I believe the silvers were on left side swamp, I
Yep.
want to say.
Well, they at least somewhere in Swamp, yes.
Alright, time for the Gauntlet of Costumes. Oh, it was bottom swamp, thank you. And, well, that room looks a little different. Feels a little bit more open.
This one seems normal. This is definitely normal.
Well, here's hoping there are more changes than that, because we're already on the Boomolas. Boomola's down, time for the Wizrobes.
Yeah, we haven't seen them yet. Well, we did, Mire.
Wizrobes are Wizrobes.
Lionels are Lionels. Oh no, they have little skull faces.
Alright, Koi just has to light only 4 more torches once that one is lit.
And there we go.
There we go. Koi has enough keys to get through. Will we see the consolation chest? No. Alright, Moldorm. Get your sparky butt out of here. Come on.
There we go. And over to the toy box. Which is some candy corn.
The last sword was guarded by Moldorm.
I like it.
Alright, it is time to see Aga 2.
Good old Sinister Sorcerer. And he's a Sinister Sorcerer indeed.
Wait a second! Aga isn't supposed to start like this!
It does now.
Alright, let's try to understand what's going on here. Aga is now literally wearing witch robes. There are different colors.
Don't interrupt the Aga dance, is what I assume. Wait, no, it... What? Okay,
Were they just doing the Thriller?
I think so.
Alright, let's, So, Aga 1 has the actual fight. Alright. Let's, Alright, Koi has just recharged. So, let's, see what, Ganon has. And we're probably soon going to get enough of the audio cues on P-Train's side, so we will get it confirmed. Oh my goodness.
Oh, this has been a good night.
Alright, Koi is full on health. We don't even know if it's going to be Ganon. For all we know, it could just be Vati here.
It's Demise, obviously.
Let's find out.
What?
Mort? Whoa, Mort, calm down, calm down.
This is certainly interesting.
Okay, well this makes the alert I saw earlier kind of important. So apparently Wart has his own diabolical trap here. Oh, come on! That wasn't what I meant by diabolical trap, as we are now suddenly playing Mario Bros. 2 USA Edition here. So, basically, if Wart is to somehow die in midair, this will cause a soft lock. So, I'm presuming we need to actually hit those vegetables into Wart without, Wart taking an actual death in midair.
Ah, pick them up.
And it's actually playing Mario 2 music here.
Oh gosh. This is too good.
Koi, I would consider healing up here. Those bubbles are starting to hurt here.
I think he tried and then forgot he has no potions. Yes. Because he only had the one bottle.
Oh! And Koi falls to a wart. And of course, it takes extra time in order to get through because, well, that extended game over sequence.
Yeah.
This explains the hard save and quit, at least.
Might want a bottle this time, Koi. Maybe.
So, for the record, Koi saved after taking out, or rather, visiting Aga 2. So Koi is fine on that. So my question becomes, how many veggies does Wart need here in order to counteract all that candy?
I would have to assume the same amount as in the actual game?
No, it's definitely been more than that by now.
Okay, I don't know how many it was for originally for Mario 2. Oh, well, never mind, that's enough.
And, there you go. Silver arrows not needed. No crumbling floor.
But a bridge?
There you go, folks.
Well, GG's in chat for P-Train, finishing first on the restream, and second overall with a time of 1:49.24, beaten just very slightly by Aussie 101 with a 1:47.53.
And Ravis learning about the thriller agonym. And just confused. Let's see if we can get P-Train in for an interview here. And now Ravis has learned that Wart is surprisingly deadly.
And we're joined by P-Train, GG.
GG.
So, just thoughts on the experience, first of all.
Honestly, that's one of the most fun things I've ever done with Link to the Past. I actually had a blast.
I mean, this format was literally just released, I want to say 2 hours before the start of the race, and a number of us, I think, were surprised by all the changes that had taken place here.
Yeah, probably I appreciated the fact, number one, they restricted themselves to one room a dungeon, at least so far as I could tell. I thought that was really nice of them. And also, it didn't mess with key logic. It also didn't mess with item logic. So, because I know that was one of the things with the Winter Festive is that because all the islets froze over, it actually changed the logic. So, it was fun. I think they chose a very, they were very wise with their choice of rooms because it's rooms that you autopilot so much, you don't think about how to. It's hard to change your habits. Like especially Pod, which is like the most obvious change. But I kept dashing in the wrong direction, so... Also, the pendant music was just wonderful. I don't know if somebody composed that or if that was ripped from another game, but the pendant music, the music all over was stellar, but the pendant music in particular, I was just like, man, this is a jam.
Oh yeah.
I know, I was grooving along in the commentary booth here.
Yep, it was great. But speaking of great music, P-Train, you never visited the new house in Kakariko.
There was a new house?
There was a chocolate factory.
I had no clue. I literally knew nothing about this ROM-hack before jumping into it. Like,
So
everything I did was new to me.
So in this case, the autopilot for Kakariko stayed with you for so long that you didn't even notice that there was a new residence. Wow.
No, like, even as you're mentioning it, like, I don't remember seeing anything out of the ordinary. Oh, also, one thing I thought was absolutely hilarious. They edited the race game. They changed the path. I jumped out, which granted, it wasn't anything I needed anyways. But, But yeah, it was absolutely great. I really enjoyed running that. I'm gonna have to go back and find the special house.
Yeah, I believe you visited Sahasrara's closet, so you do have the golden ticket. So
I was wondering what that was. Because I got the ticket, I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen, and then I got to Aga 2, and I was like, does the ticket do something? What am I supposed to do here? And thank God I just waited. Because I almost like mirrored. I was like, well, I guess you don't have to do this.
Well, ATM did just finish with an official SRL time of 1 hour 53:46. We may get his opinion on this.
Oh man, I'm just now listening to the credit music too. Credit music is bumping.
Most likely, once Ravis finishes, we will hopefully there won't be any fast forwarding on that, so we'll get to hear it ourselves.
I'm seeing mentions of soft locks in chat. Somebody soft lock?
Uh-oh.
oh
I
no,
think Koi just did.
Koi. Yep.
And I warned about this early on, and
Yep, there's ETM. Hi, ETM. GG.
Hey, GG. Wow, I have no idea how I got third place there. I felt like my routing just didn't work at all.
Me too.
I was just thoroughly confused as how no one was done as I was going up GT.
Especially when I found Kana Samaria.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even remember where that was.
That was Pyramid Ledge. That was my go mode.
Oh, I got that pretty early. My go mode was Mire. And I also had, I got the gloves, or the mitts pretty late. I decided to gamble on pod early, and that had absolutely nothing. It took me a while to get back to desert.
Yeah,
But,
Koi definitely soft locked here.
And Ravis has just finished with an official SRL time of 1 hour 56:07.
well, that was a lot of fun. That was interesting ending. What? It looks like something happened to Koi.
So there was a warning about a soft lock if you were to kill the wart in mid-air, and Koi killed wart in mid-air.
That I never got that warning.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Could have sworn there was a warning given here.
No,
Was it?
We
the
were told
warning
that there
was
a warning given.
the warning given was if you defeated Ganon before before completing your goal, but that was not possible here.
Yeah.
I mean, that one, I admit, I delivered that warning, but I wasn't aware that there was a second warning that should have been given that maybe wasn't. Ooh.
Yeah, the
Anyway-
only thing I knew about is if, like, according to Synac, if you end up in a situation where Ganon can call you a dingus because you haven't completed the goal yet, then that could be a soft lock currently.
Hello.
Hello, Ravis. Welcome to the chat, and GG.
GG.
So, what'd you think?
I wasn't expecting anything. Like, I thought it's regular 7-7 open. I wasn't prepared for that at all.
I don't know what happened. Did either of you guys go to that house with the golden ticket thing?
What was that for? I had no idea.
It was for that house in Kakariko. That little extra house they added. So you go in there and it gives you some items. I got a fire rod out of it, and then it like gave me a bunch of swords.
Huh?
Yeah, it like gave me. First, it gave me a fighter sword, then a tempered sword, then a gold sword, and then it gave me a fighter sword again. That was really weird.
I'm
So,
literally going to find this house
where's
now.
that house? Where's that house? I have no clue.
Yeah, I didn't find it either.
I didn't know that it existed one.
It's like right. It's just to the right of the flute statue.
Uh-huh. Okay, interesting.
Oh, I see it.
So unfortunately, I can't enjoy that mode too much. I guess since the main tournament is coming up and these things are messing with my head. Holy cow!
Yeah, this one was that was interesting.
I mean, stupid pyramid ledge once again. Even if for normalcy, that would have been stupid. I was probably one of the lucky ones that didn't need to double dip desert. I'm sure there were some people really messed up by the logic.
Oh, I triple dipped desert because well, I mean, it wasn't that bad a triple dip. I knew I was gonna come back with the flute and Mire anyway.
I didn't want to go for 2 items in ice. I wanted to have only 1 item for go mode for ice, and the thing, if I go pyramid ledge, then I go into ice and get my go mode flute, and yeah, then I don't dip pot and eastern at anywhere, and probably win the daily. But whatever, it's just could have, should have, whatever.
Is this thing actually giving me items?
Yep.
Sort of. If you keep going, it'll convert your gold sword into a gold fighter sword, or at least it did that for me.
And
Yeah,
then
so
what is that, a level
it
5
kind of
sword?
punishes you for getting a little too greedy.
Yeah, it was really weird.
So
I mean, he gave me a fire rod. Like, I held up a fire rod a few minutes ago.
yeah,
Yeah, I
it
got
gives you a fighter sword, then a fire rod, a tempered sword, a gold sword, a Fisher Price shield, a fire shield, then a gold shield. Then it will revert your sword and shield.
Yeah, it's weird.
It gives you a
But-
guaranteed fire rod, or was it just in this case?
I don't know, but I got my first fire rod out of there, and I actually only got the fire rod from the smiths because I had the smith with me when I got the mirror, and that was my go mode. I was like, okay, I have to get rid of the smith. I might as well pick up the item in case it silvers. And it was the second fire rod.
It's random, but it can be. Or is there always a progressive item that's giving you, even like if you have it?
I don't know. I just got a bunch of swords, shields, and a fire rod.
I mean, that Ganon, I didn't expect that at all. Like, I thought it's just the skin that switched up, and no, what the hell?
Did any of you actually finish that survival game thing at the dig game?
Yes.
Oh,
It
I
did take me
tried
2
it.
tropes.
I tried it like 5 times and I couldn't.
What
do
is it good for?
Heart piece.
Oh, it gives you still an item, okay? Because there was like, no, what the hell? I'm not gonna do that stuff. I did it 3 times. I was close the first time, like 2 seconds or so.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed that game. I kind of cheesed it. I got to like the bottom left corner, and because I was surrounded by like a bush and skull, it wouldn't let me. Like the Gibdos could only spawn in certain spots, so they had to cross me. Like they couldn't walk directly at me; they had to walk in front or below me. So,
I
yeah,
was
I
trying to
cheesed it a
figure
little
out a
bit.
pattern, but I couldn't.
So
Yeah,
are
if there
always
was,
the same? Sorry to interrupt you. Are always the same rooms weird in the dungeons?
yeah, I think so.
And Okay, sorry to interrupt. I just need to clarify something for the viewers because apparently we learned of a number of different things involving this special seed format here, and this is, I guess, throwing things off here. So, all of you were warned about, don't engage Ganon, aka Wart, until your goal was ready, right?
Yeah, but I mean, there was no way. You had to get the 7 crystals to get to Ganon anyway, so it didn't really matter for this particular setting.
So what was the goal anyway then? How did Koi mess up?
So this is what I need to clarify because there's a possibility that I may have messed things up here. So apparently there was another warning that came in, which I only delivered just as the final battle started. There's a soft lock, which I think affected multiple runners, where if you take out Ganon, aka Wart, in mid-air, you cause a soft lock. And, according to proper SRO rules, you're supposed to only done when you go across the bridge, and, well, I apologize if
I understand, but how can you soft lock? Like what do I need? What do I need to be aware of?
I think if you kill the thing when it's in midair instead of on the ground, then
Yes.
it soft locks.
Oh wow! I mean, you want to throw the things when he's standing still, but oh wow, that has to be fixed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a really bad bug.
Oh,
But I
oof.
mean, this was
That's
just released 2
that's why I
hours ago.
apparently don't like it when we get something like a new mode and it's immediately in the dailies, because let the community figure out like 1 or 2 days and then we can play that on the daily.
Yeah, it's just that. I mean, it was Halloween.
I
They
mean,
wanted to do it
specifically
tonight.
before the qualifiers for the main tournament is starting, I think it's better. But anyway, I mean, everybody's excited for new things. Don't get me wrong. I am also excited for this. But yeah, I mean, with such a thing, I mean, probably less people were thinking about it. But I saw people talking about soft blocking right before the seed. So yeah, it was kind of dicey, and specifically if you don't know what's coming. It's okay. We made our experience. Definitely fun, but probably not playing that too much since, again, main tournament is coming and also German tournament is coming. So a lot of Link to the Past is gonna be
Yeah,
great for me.
I do just want to stress though, like, yeah, the boss is like a buzzkill. The boss kill is the boss soft lock is a buzzkill. But other than that, I think this is a really well done hack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely,
I just wanna
definitely,
make-
it's fun.
I just want to make sure it doesn't come across like, like I didn't have fun or anything. Like this, I had an absolute blast from this. I do agree with Ravis. I'm probably going to be gearing up for tournament mode, but I think it was purple chest or something gave me like really long boots. It took me like half an hour to dash. It was just ridiculous.
I mean,
going in
you
and out of
still
for
have-
the NPCs.
You still have this bad seed, right? You have this bad seed where you have both gloves in deserts. Sequence breaking the boots was so good since both Fire Rod and Lamp were locked behind the mitts. Like, what is that even? Flute was in ice.
Oh, I got
Was
the
a nice
fire
tea
rod
room.
from. I got the first fire rod I got was from that room that Pete Train's in there. That was not locked behind the mess.
Also, Lamp was in Checkerbot Cave.
Man, that's making me want to try to remember where I got Fire Rod now, because I didn't know about this house.
So the
Fire Rod was on Smith.
Yeah, the actual fire rod or the original fire rod was on blacksmiths.
So you could have single dipped the wow. No, wait, no, never mind. You had to go into desert for Darkwood access, so you could have not. Oh no, never mind. Sasrala's closet had that weird item, right? I think.
That was the golden. That was the golden ticket.
Oh jeez. I mean, then you can even single dip. Wow, what a thing. I mean, if you know that there can be a major progression item. I mean, I got the bow before I went into desert. Even checked sick kit, so I could have turned that in and get my fire rod.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
you can
I had
gather it-
no clue about the chocolate factory.
I knew it was there, but I didn't know what was inside of it. So I just knew you had to bring the golden ticket there, and then there's something inside. And so I did that, and it gave me all these weird items.
No,
And the
one thing
sword and the
I
shields-
didn't realize, I was
This-
kind of sad that there weren't more NPCs on the way. Like, I was actually enjoying the trick or treat aspect of the seed, but once
Yeah.
I got Dark World access, I just never went by an NPC again.
What
Yeah.
is the trick and treat thing? Like, I didn't get it all along. Like, I saw things that usually aren't.
If you talk to one of the guys in the tavern, he like makes it earthquake, and then if you talk to a different guy, makes it all like psychedelic.
Yeah.
It's
Was
I
that
don't know
the
if
same
it's
with
the same
boots
every
somehow?
time, but
Because the boots at the start were really messed up.
the boots at the start.
Yeah, if you watch my
I got
replay,
that from. Yeah, I had that happen at one point. I think it was from the guy, the sanctuary guy. Maybe he made my boots. all messed
oh,
up.
okay, because I wanted to heal up. Yeah, that makes sense, lol.
That means it's RNG because the first time I talked to the sanctuary guy, he gave me a treat.
Well,
I wonder if it's random, like every time he talks to NPCs.
Well, maybe
Yeah, I don't know.
maybe that switched up depending maybe you have an item that's somehow important for that punishment.
yeah, I don't know. Anyway, GG's everyone. That was that was fun, even though it was kind of a long seed. But I'm gonna step out now.
Yeah, me too. I enjoyed it. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, thanks for running for us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. See you soon.
With that in mind, please follow our runners PTrain24, ETM2, KoiStream, and Ravis10. Don't forget about my commentary partner Poseidon's Shadow, our trackers Jinxie Girl and Tau Decay, and our broadcast op Marty7449.
And Wolfman 2000, of course.
Well, this was certainly an interesting way to wrap up Halloween.
That it was. It's very interesting and very fun. Now I can't wait to see someone playing some more of these seeds so I can see what blind looks like.
For those that wish to try out these seeds yourselves, please head to ALTTPR.com and you should see the option to play the Festive Randomizer at the top of your screen. Also, please don't forget to follow twitch.tv/speedgaming and speedgaming 2 through 6, along with our foreign language restreams available in Spanish, French, Portuguese, and German. We will have plenty more events tomorrow because I don't remember if there's anything else tonight, and honestly, I think I've probably said enough considering everything that's happened.
Well, of course, if you ever want to check out more, there's our schedule in chat. And any final words there, Wolfman?
The forces of darkness may have claimed a few victims, but perhaps the rest of you will be able to step up and take out the Great Wart while this mode is available. Until then, this is Wolfman 2000. Have a good night, keep on grooving, and do be careful of unexpected ghoulish treats and tricks and who knows what else.
Indeed. Good night, everybody, and happy Halloween.